Ukrainian defense forces have launched new strikes on crossings in the Kursk region after destroying all three bridges over the Seim River near the settlements of Karish, Zvanye, and Hlushkovo. Russian troops in the border area were squeezed between the front line and the river. In order to maintain logistics and evacuate the wounded, they are using pontoon crossings, and the Ukrainian Armed Forces regularly destroy them. Military analysts at the Institute of the Study of War, based on geological data, say that in recent days the Ukrainian military has advanced to the north of Sudzha. In addition, the Ukrainian armed forces continue to destroy enemy ground lines of communication and military equipment in the close rear of the Kursk region. The heads of the US and British intelligence agencies called the Ukrainian armed forces operation a significant achievement and urged Kyiv's allies not to give in to Moscow's threats.
It's typically audacious and bold on the part of the Ukrainians to try and change the game in a way. And I think they have, to a degree, changed the narrative around this.
The Kursk offensive is a significant tactical achievement. It's not only been a boost in Ukrainian morale, it has exposed some of the vulnerabilities of Putin's Russia and of his military.
The fighting on the territory of Russia has weakened the pressure of the aggressor country's army in northern Ukraine. To counter the Ukrainian armed forces operation in Kursk region, the Russian command is transferring military personnel from the temporarily occupied territories of Ukraine. In addition to personnel, it is also redeploying military equipment.
Our use of artillery was 1 to 12. One of our shells against 12 Russian shells. What can you do? It doesn't matter how many people you have standing here. If they have 12 shells, you have 1, you will just have more people standing and more people dying. In the Pokrovsk direction it is very difficult, but the strikes are not 1 to 12, it's now 1 to 3. Do you understand the difference? We have increased the number of weapons. No? Or have they decreased? Yes, because they've stretched some of their forces and means.
Russia has deployed 60,000 troops to the Kursk region, Volodymyr Zelensky said, not only from Kherson and Zaporizhia, but also from Donetsk and Luhansk directions. Before the start of the Ukrainian Armed Forces operation in Kursk region, Russia probably planned to increase its grouping on the territory of Ukraine. However, the Ukrainian army's offensive disrupted these plans.
As a result of the successful actions of the Ukrainian Defense Forces in the Kursk direction and the possibility of expanding the zone of control on the territory of the Belgorod and Bryansk regions, the Russian General Staff was forced to create the Bryansk and Belgorod operational tactical groups. Each of them has about 30,000 soldiers, so we can say that the total number of Russian forces that are deployed to the Kursk direction is about 100,000 personnel.
The Ukrainian Defense Forces control more than 100 settlements in Kursk region. This is about 1,300 square kilometers. CIA Deputy Director David Cohen said that if Russia tries to regain control of these territories, fighting for it would be tough.
Russia's Sudzha will have the same fate as Ukraine's Soledar or Ukraine's Bakhmut. It will simply be wiped off the face of the earth, and this tactic is already being implemented. According to operational information, Solntsepyok heavy flamethrower systems are being transferred to the area of active hostilities, which means that the Russians will use the tactics they used during the storming of Mariupol, Popasna and Avdiivka, using conventional weapons that are prohibited for urban combat.
The Ukrainian military and political leadership has not announced further stages of the operation in Kursk region, but some of the goals were revealed by the Ukrainian Armed Forces Commander-in-Chief Oleksandr Syrsky. According to him, the Ukrainian Defense Forces launched the offensive to prevent Russia from using the Kursk region as a bridgehead, to distract the forces of the aggressor country from other directions, to create a security zone and prevent shelling of civilian facilities, to increase the exchange fund and raise the morale of Ukrainians. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Valeria Nekapelova, UATV News.